Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's high school varsity girls soccer matchup between the visiting Lions of Boston Trinity Academy and the hosting Newman School Cardinals. We're getting this one started a little late. I guess Boston Trinity hit some traffic on so we were originally minutes late, but that's not too bad. And so they're rushing to get this one going right off of the bat. Newman coming into this game with a 2-0 win-loss record, having picked up back-to-back road wins, 4-1 at Gann Academy and 5-2 at Chapel Hill Chauncey Hall, hoping to keep the good times rolling here in their 2025 home opener. We're getting this one started. Unfortunately, I did not get BTA's roster for today, so I'll just be narrating their players by jersey number as the Lions lose that ball out of bounds. I do have Newman's full roster, so I'll be able to narrate their full names. That one's touched up to number 9, Nola Rendazzo. Rendazzo dribbling, cut off by a defender, but swooping in to take it back is number 17, Antonia Kutsawati. Kutsawati couldn't muscle her way through the double team there, and it's kicked away by the Lions. Taking it the other way, blocked again by Kutsawati, who hustles back for it. Player stumbles over the ball, and the Lions take it back. Kick it towards midfield. It's Kutsawati again, touching it to the outside. I believe that's number 13, Sakura Umazawa. That one deflects through the middle. Kutsawati fighting for it with BTA's number 13. Touches it forward. Almost cleared out by Boston Trinity, but off the ricochet, it's taken by BTA's number 13. Lifts a leading pass, looking for number 12 to chase it down, but getting there first on defense is number 5, Ella Babka. Smartly takes it out of bounds so Newman can get more properly set on defense. And actually got the favorable deflection as it's Newman ball. Throwing it in, number 4, Naya Shalish. Throws it into, I believe, number 8, Delilah Wardwell. Sends it up the line. Knocked away, recovered by Wardwell. Tries to force a pass through, but again, too much traffic. Knocked back, but intercepted briefly. Trying to dribble up with it was number 14, Isabel Gali, but it's knocked away by Trinity. Off the ricochet, it's number 13 again. Lifting one forward, and that's going to be offsides against number 12. And it'll be a free kick for Newman. And folks, since this is my first time covering the 2025 rendition of the Newman girls soccer team, I encourage you to let me know either in the live chat or via email if I'm getting anyone's names wrong. As this one deflected over to Umazawa, who touches it over to number 7, Lindsay Fullerton. Tried to go back outside to Umazawa, but too tight there. But a steal from Antonia Kutsawati, taken back by the Lions. Couple of ricochets through and kicked away by BTA's number 2. Tapped back by number 6, Celia Clark. Taken back by number 13, whose attempted clear kick goes right off the head of Gali, and that'll be out of bounds. Trinity ball. Number 8 throws it in. 13 boots it up in the air. No signal for offsides as number 18 chased it down for the Lions. Blocked on defense by Shalish, but that's going to roll out of bounds, BTA ball. Throw in, tight space, and kicked away by Babka. All the way up to Wardwell. Wardwell sending it up, looking for Fullerton. Fullerton trying to chase it down. Ricochets it forward, but out of bounds. Throw in on the far side. BTA with control. Pass up the middle, deflected away by Shalish, out of bounds. Stays with the Lions. Another throw in up the far sideline. Number 18 trying to corral it, but it's knocked loose. Now Umezawa takes it, passes up to Fullerton. Fullerton trying to send it forward for a foot race. Number 24 going to get back on defense for Trinity. Attempted pass the outside, disrupted. Fullerton takes it, deflects towards Randazzo, but knocked away by, I believe, number 8. Umezawa kicks it back forward. Off the deflection, Randazzo tries to touch it back, but too much traffic, stolen away by the Lions. But taken right back by Kutsawati, who launches a missile wide of the net, but you can already see the kind of range that Antonia Kutsawati, the junior midfielder for the Newman Cardinals, has with her kicks. That she can launch a potential score from that kind of distance. The BTA goalie, number 44, getting ready for the goal kick here. Comes in low, right to Fullerton, who sends it right back, and it's caught by the goalie as we remain scoreless here at Ebersol Field. Slices the punt. Downed by number 2. Number 8 had no room to pass that one. It goes out of bounds. Clark to throw it in. Knocked away by 13, but right back to Clark. Tried to fit it through, but 13 blocks it 2 more times. Swooping in for it was Wardwell. Passes back to Kutsawati. Sends it forward Fullerton. Fullerton trying to fake out her defender, but could not stay with it. BTA trying to move it up the far sideline, but knocked away by Shalish. Sends one forward. It's blocked. Fullerton gets a foot on it. Over to Randazzo. Randazzo dribbling, looking. Sends one forward towards the middle. Knocked away by BTA. Kutsawati tripped up hard, and that's going to draw a foul call, and it'll be a free kick for the Cardinals. Kutsawati lining up to take this free kick. I wouldn't be surprised if she just decided to try and launch this one right at the net. We've seen the kind of power she has with that miss earlier. So I think this is very much in range for her. Shot a little too in range for her as she overshoots that one. And it'll be a goal kick for the Lions. Number 24, the center back, setting up to take this goal kick for Boston Trinity. Knocked towards the middle by Gali. Gets to Fullerton. Fullerton trying to dribble through, but help arrives and knocks it away. Number 10 tries to pass, knocked away by Umezawa. Gets to Kutsawati. Kutsawati, a lefty kick, and it's knocked away by number 2. Scrum for the ball. Kutsawati had it for a second, knocked away by 7. Knocked right back by the Newman defense. Downed, taken by Wardwell, sending it forward, looking for Fullerton. Fullerton couldn't get enough of her foot on that one, but it deflects off the defense, I believe, or did it? I couldn't quite see the signal, but based on how people are moving, it's a goal kick. Sometimes it can be a little tough to see things on the far side when you're not able to shoot from like high up above in bleachers or something like that. My fault. 24 sends the kick up the far side, knocked back by Umezawa, knocked the other way by 10, downed by number 12, Talia Miller, sent up field, 13, steals it away, and trips up Kutsawati, as that'll draw another foul. Antonia Kutsawati doing a good job asserting her positioning to draw that foul as she sets up for another free kick a little further back. You wonder if this might be in range for another long kick, but it's saved by the goalie as it came in just a little too low, and within range of the keeper's hands. Punts this one up the middle. Stopped by Babka, gives to Miller. Miller to the outside. Taken back by 12. Miller crashes in to try and take it away, but 18 survives it, tries to move to the outside, and lost out of bounds, last touched by Miller. Number 10 setting up to throw it in for the Lions. Touch back to the outside, a kick forward. Babka gets there first, and the attempted clear deflected away by 12. Going to go out of bounds, but that will be Newman ball. No score so far here in the first half, as Kutsawati trying to push it upfield. Manages to move it forward, but intercepted again by 13, but tapped forward by Kutsawati. Taken out by Gali, battling with 8 along the near side, and 8 wins the battle to take it away. Pushes it forward, deflected back by Clark. Ricocheting around like a pinball, and Kutsawati sends it upfield for Fullerton. Fullerton turns around, pass, knocked away. Back and forth it goes. 10 with the ball now, outside to 7. 7's pass barely gets up to 18. 18 dribbling. Pass gets through to 12. And couldn't get past Babka as she has a big defensive clear there. Randazzo up to Fullerton, but Fullerton is blocked by the defense from 10. Now pushing it through is 6 to the outside for 18. 18 collides hard with Miller, and that's going to be a foul, and I believe a free kick for BTA. Remember, folks, if there's anything you'd like to say, commentary-wise, you can say it in the live chat here on YouTube, or you can send me an email. You can see my email on the bottom right corner of your screen. Free kick will be coming from BTA's number 13. Sends one in low and curved wide. Newman goalie Mora Kamig didn't even have to do anything on that one, just let it bounce out of bounds and get a goal kick. Kamig, one of just 2 seniors on this Newman girls soccer team, alongside number 2, Wilhelmina Rolf Thamert, who we haven't seen yet today. Newman also graduated just 2 seniors last year with Gemma Worley and Maya Samaha, relatively young team the past couple of years. As Kutsawati is pushing it upfield, Kutsawati looking, surveying her options, sends one forward, but a little too far, and 24 had the jump to get back there over Fullerton. She works to clear it out, but a hard ricochet gets the ball to Fullerton. Pass back knocked away by 13, over to 6. 6 running with it, sends one across midfield. It's a race back for the ball, and Babka is going to get there first. Babka moving it up the near side. Pass intercepted by 2, knocked out of bounds, Newman ball. Ella Babka making some nice defensive plays as a member of Newman's last line of defense in this game. Couple of ricochets back to Babka. Babka tries to kick through the middle, knocked away by 13 up to 12. Miller knocks it loose up to Umezawa. Umezawa's pass intercepted again by 13. Back to 10, kicks it upfield to 18. Knocks back to 7. Loses it out of bounds on the far side. Newman ball. And a whistle as I think we got a substitution here. And funnily enough, I had just mentioned her, number 2, Wilhelmina Rolf Thamert, comes into the game replacing Nola Randazzo. Newman trying to push the ball forward, but number 13 has other plans once again. Ball sliced across midfield. Number 2 trying to tap it back. 8 gets it back to 24. Now sends it out near side. Fighting for the ball. Knocked away by Clark. Popped up in the air by 13. Deflects off Miller. Up to Wardwell. Wardwell sending it forward. Another race to the ball. 10's going to get back there first. 10 trying to turn around so she can clear it. Fullerton keeping up the pressure. It rolls out of bounds. It's Newman ball. Good forward pressure from Fullerton as she takes the throw-in, pass to the middle, intercepted, kicked away by 24, goes right back out of bounds. Another throw-in to Fullerton. Battle for the ball. Fullerton kicks it towards the middle. Famert trying to crash in for it, but getting there first is 8. 8 sends a pass to the outside, and no Cardinals touched it. It'll be Newman ball. Clark knocked down by 8. Coming back for it, Gali. Pass back to Clark, pops it up in the air, and it'll be taken off one hop by the BTA keeper. .44 punts this one, goes off the head of Clark. Deflects back and forth. Back towards midfield, and 18's pass dies on the grass and stays in bounds. 15 past the middle, knocked away by Kutsuwati. Clark sends it the other way, but 8 kicks it right back. Miller knocks it right back. Ricocheting around like a pinball as now Kutsuwati touches it back to Babka. Up for Kutsuwati. Kutsuwati trying to battle it through, gets pass up to Wardwell. Wardwell lifts one high out to the far side. And that's not going to stay in bounds. That's going to roll out the back line for another goal kick. Aside from some long shots from Antonia Kutsuwati, no other shots on net for either side as they're struggling to navigate their way through some tighter spots here on this smaller Ebersol field. 24 kicks it, deflects back to 8. 8 sends it upfield, taken by Babka. Babka's pass blocked by 2 out of bounds. See, that's the thing. You would think with a smaller field, oh, the offense has less distance to go to get to the goal. Maybe it'd help the offense. Not so, because you want to be able to dribble around and pass around, create some spacing to get some openings through the defensive wall, and it's harder to do that in a tighter space like this. That ball just barely stays in bounds, but now ricochets off 2 and goes out. Stays with Newman. A substitution that I missed for Newman, number 3, Rose McMillan, has checked into the game. Throw in for Wardwell, taps back to Clark. Now taken away by 15. But 15's pass intercepted by Kutsuwati. Oh, but they say Wardwell too physical. Tangled up with 15 on that play. It'll be a free kick for the Lions. Thirteen's kick, flying upfield. Miller going back after it and just knocks it out of bounds on the far side. Smart play as she had BTA's number 12 trailing right behind her. Throw in from number 10. Going to bounce along and go out the back line. It'll be a goal kick. Goal kick to be taken by Babka. Sends it up the middle. Off the bounce. It's 2 coming out with it. Sending it forward. Babka recovers. Fakes out 15. Sends it up the line, but knocked back. Recovered by Kutsuwati, who boots it towards midfield. Knocked back by 24. A battle for the ball, and Wardwell comes away with it. Wardwell sends it upfield. 24 going back for it. Trying to turn the corner, and she does. Sends it up to 2. Disrupted by Wardwell, but gets to the middle to 13. Pops it up in the air. Babka taps it back, but 2 gets it up to 12. Fits through for 18. Offsides. And again, you can see sometimes you go for a long pass and it just ricochets hard off your shins just because, you know, that's physics. And because it's such a tight space, a defender can easily close it out. Kick up the middle, gets to Gali. Gali's pass, cut off by 10. 10, turning the corner, pass up the line, towards the middle, weaving around. 13, knocked away by Kutsawati. Back to 44. Surveys and punts it up the middle. Deflects and taken by Kutsawati. Sent up to Gali. Gali tries a hard kick, but going to be a slow roller into the hands of 44. Punts this one across midfield, downed by Babka. 6 pushes it forward to 12. 12 briefly walled off by Shalish, but stays with the ball. Back to 13. 13 sends it forward, knocked away by Miller. Battling on the far side, 10 kicks it away. 18 was offsides again. Babka sends it up the middle. Pushed back by BTA. Wardwell fights for it, gets it back to Kutsawati. Kutsawati fakes, dribbles. Passes blocked by 6. Taken on the outside by 7, up to 18. 18 trying to send it forward. Not enough room. Tapped from Shalish over to Babka, who boots it towards midfield. Fighting for it, 24. Babka trying to block it. 12 takes it, but Babka staying right with her and kicking that ball away. 8 sends back the other way, downed by Babka. Over to Clark. Clark's couldn't get enough on that kick. Babka recovers, but 6 staying after it. Ball deflects to the middle to 13. 13 sends it to the outside. 6 not offsides. Fakes out one defender, a kick towards the middle. Misses 12 right to 18, not offsides, and diving on it is Mora Kamig. Looked like a golden chance for the Lions, but just rolled a little bit too far for 18 to get a kick on it before Mora Kamig could come out and dive on it. 13 sending it forward for 18 again. 18 looking around, pass to the middle, knocked away by Kutsawati. 24 downs it. Pushes it forward, a pass into open space. It's a chase to the ball. Knocked away by Kutsawati to the outside. Thamert passes to the middle. Kutsawati with it. Boots it upfield. Oh, and a flag goes up for offsides, and it matters little as it was too far, and 44 picks it up. Still no score here at Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts, as that one goes off Babka's foot out of bounds. No scoreboard clock or anything. Oh. So just got to rely on the official whistle to know when the half is up. Unfortunately, no way to know how much time is left. Thamert kicks that ball off upfield, blocked by 24. Pass blocked by Shalish. Sends it up to Gali. Gali sending it forward. And knocked away by 10. Shalish trying to chase it down. It goes outside to 7. Shalish staying after it. 7 sends it forward, knocked away by Miller. Intercepted by 13, who sends it upfield. It's a race to the ball. 6 has it, lost her balance. And getting double teamed. Can't stay with the ball, it's knocked loose. Taken by Babka now. Knocked out of bounds by 15, it'll be Cardinals ball. Another sub checking in for Newman, number 11, Kate Salmeron, coming into the game for the first time, replacing Wilhelmina Rolf Thamert. Or no, not replacing. Looks like Thamert moved to a different position. Might have replaced Miller, actually. This one deflects and knocked out of bounds. And it'll stay Newman ball. Clark throws it in. Knocked away by 24, but off of 15 again, out of bounds. Throw in. Again taken by 24, sent up the middle. Thamert had it for a second, but it's stolen by 6. Cleared out by Kutsuwati, who has taken Miller's spot on the back line. Gets it out to Umezawa, but ran out of room on the far sideline. BTA ball. Throw in. Battling through the middle. It's Wardwell with it now. Ball ricochets right back to her. Sends to the outside, Umezawa. And again, runs out of room on that far sideline. Lions ball. That one lost. Newman ball this time. Throw-in is tapped back, booted upfield by, I think, Shalish. Defender stumbles a bit, but still gets there. That's 24. Dribbling with it. Gets it up to 15. 15. Splits the defenders, going down the sideline. A pass to the middle. Misses 2, but 13 swoops in. Pushes it forward to 18 on sides. Shot is blocked by Kutsuwati, who clears it out. Big stop there from Antonia Kutsuwati. As again, BTA almost a dangerous scoring chance there. Throw in, tapped back. Ricochets back, taken now by McMillan. McMillan just pushes it upfield. 24, the only one there to take it. As she's moving up the far sideline, her pass intercepted by Shalish. Kicks it upfield, taken by 8. 8 dribbling, sends it into open grass on the near side, chasing after it herself, covering Salmeron. Salmeron's pass intercepted by 2. Now her pass taken by Babka. Babka's kick deflects over to 13, but Salmeron pushes it to the middle to Wardwell. Wardwell can't get through the double team, cleared away by 13. Battling on the near side, Clark sends it to the middle. Second effort, Clark kicks it, intercepted by 13. 13's kick upfield, blocked by Kutsuwati. 15 to the middle, intercepted by Shalish. Across midfield to Gali, battling with 24. And 24 muscles it away up to 2. 2's pass blocked by Babka. Babka's kick blocked. Turning the corner with there was 15, but ran out of space, and it's an easy take for Kutsuwati. Sends it up the line for Salmeron, knocked out of bounds by 8. Substitution for Newman, number 9, Nola Randazzo, checking back into the game, replacing Rose McMillan. Clark's throw in. Taken by 13, pops it up high in the air, off the head of Clark. Chasing down the ball is 6, blocked by Umezawa. Battling for the ball, 13 takes control, muscles her way through 2 defenders. Her kick blocked there by Thamert. Second effort, 8 gets it across midfield. 6 whiffs on the kick, but stays with it. Weaves around her defender. But Kutsawati, again, the last line, stops it there. Passes back. Babka pops it up in the air. It would have been a handball, but they're playing the advantage as BTA takes it. 13 kicks it upfield. And it's picked up off a couple bounces by Kamig as the Geese are on the field. Who needs the California band when you've got a flock of fowl upon the field? 10 pushing it up the far side. Shalish passes to the middle. Blocked, but Shalish on the second effort kicks it away. Racing after the ball, Salmaron trying to turn the corner. 8 disrupts her, and they call the foul on Salmaron. That's tough. Salmaron almost had a chance to push it upfield, but just couldn't get the leverage on 8 and ends up committing the foul. .24 sends it up the middle. Kutsawati sends it back. Pass from Gali over to Wardwell to the outside Salmaron. Oh, we've got a yellow card coming out now. Oh, this is against number 13. She was away from the ball. I wonder if maybe she was like complaining to the official or something and that drew the call. Not sure. But either way, Kutsawati lining up for the free kick. Bit hard to see, but she's just there. Just past the official. Kutsawati boots it right towards the net. It takes a weird hop, but goes wide of the net. Boy, that took a bounce like the kind of infield grounders that produce errors in baseball. But it was already curving wide of the net, so no chance. Substitution for BTA, number 25, checking in, replacing 15. And they sent in number 23 to replace 13 after she was assessed the yellow card. 24 with the goal kick. Out to the far side, Umezawa. Pass back to Shalish, who pops it up in the air. 24 knocks it down. And 10 manages to clear it away. Shalish deflects it to the middle. Salmaron sending a pass, trying to get through to Gali, but it's cut off by 24. 24 pops it up in the air and rolls out of bounds. Newman ball. Clark throws it to the middle to Thamert. Thamert trying to send one through, knocked away by 7. Thamert blocks it down again. Couple players in the scrum, pushed forward by 23. Babka kicks back the other way. 24, sending it up the far side towards midfield. Shalish takes control, tries a pass. Didn't get enough on it, but on the second effort, passes back to Babka. Kicks it upfield, knocked right back by 6. And it's going to be picked up by Kamig. Kamig punts it up the middle. Battling through. To the outside. 2, pass intercepted by Babka. Runs out of room as 2 kicks it towards the middle. 12's kick deflects, but 25 takes it to the middle. Deflects a couple which ways. Kicked forward by BTA. Kutsawati going to be the first back for it. Her kick knocked down by 2. Clark pushes it up to Randazzo. Poked loose by 24, who sends it out to the far side. And there's the Geese that they have to try and move through. Like I said, who needs the Stanford band when you've got the Geeser on the field. I said it wrong the first time. I said the California band. I think it was California that scored the touchdown when the Stanford band was on the field. Brief mix-up. Anyway, back in the present day, BTA with a free kick, 24 setting up for it. Upfield, deflects off the head of a BTA player. Oh, K-Mig should not have let that one roll out of bounds, as that's going to be a corner kick for the Lions. I mean, at least the Geese are getting out of the way when the players move into their vicinity. At least they're not being, like, super territorial. This one comes in low and out of bounds, and I think that was the double whistle for halftime. Yes, it was. All right, that's going to do it for the first half. No score here at the midway point at Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts. A few near chances generated here and there, but nothing able to find the back of the net. No really substantial scares from either team's offense. We'll see how they adjust in the second half. But for now, during this halftime break, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to mute the mic, and I'm going to run a YouTube ad break. But I will be back with the second half of this ball game. Stay tuned. Hello again, back on the mic. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you live from Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you the second half of this high school varsity girls soccer contest between the Newman School Cardinals and the Boston Trinity Academy Lions. No score as of yet as the teams switch sides and get started here in the second frame. That pass misses wide, intercepted by BTA's number 6, kicks it upfield, downed by Newman's Antonia Kutsawati. Second attempted pass, a little too far for number 12, and it's going to be scooped up by the Cardinals goalie, Maura Kamig. Kamig punts it up the middle. 6 manages to boot it upfield, but it's right back to Kamig. After all the geese we had on the field in the first half, we now have a turkey. What a day out here at Ebersol as Salmeron passes that one upfield, but it's taken away by 13. Her pass intercepted by Ella Babka, gets back up to Kate Salmeron. Coming back for it, Newman takes it. Sakura Umezawa tried to turn the corner, but 7 cuts her off. Pass back to 10, who sends back upfield. Blocked by a couple Newman players. Umezawa's kick deflects the wrong way. Babka sends it upfield, taken by 13. 13 fighting for it, blocked, taken by Wilhelmina Rolf Thamert. Sending it forward, Delilah Wardwell tries a kick, ricochets like a pinball. Salmeron pushes it forward. 8 kicks it away. To the outside. To the middle, it's number 2. Sends it up to number 12. 12 blocked by Naya Shalish. Taken back by 12. Pass to the outside. Knocked away there by, I want to say, Celia Clark on the far side. Kicked back upfield by 13. 12 couldn't quite corral it, and Kutsawati clears it upfield. Isabel Gali coming away with it. Dribbling. Looking, pass off the mark and kicked away by 8. And a hard bump there from 13. No call as 13 boots it upfield. Kutsawati goes back for it and boots it out of bounds, BTA ball. Throw in, bounces along the middle. Off the ricochet, Thamert sends it up to Delilah Wardwell. Her kick is blocked. Deflects back, but collected by 13. 13 stopped by Wardwell. Umezawa kicks it up to Nola Randazzo. Back to Wardwell, who pops it up in the air. Going back for it is 10. 10 being chased by Randazzo, trying to turn. Jukes, but lost control. Still manages to get the kick away, but it's right to Umezawa, who sends it towards the middle. 8 going to get there first. 8 trying to get around. Kicks it. Out of bounds. Newman ball as substitutions coming in on both sides. For Newman, Talia Miller back in the game as Kutsawati will move back up to midfield, with Miller joining Babka and Shalish on the back line. Throw in. Salmeron tries to send it forward, blocked by number 24, who has been a stone wall on the back line for Trinity throughout this game. Throw in. Tap towards the middle by Newman, but first one there is 13. Clears it upfield to 2. 2 passes it back. And 8 forced to just tap it out of bounds as Isabel Gali was applying the forward pressure. So it'll be a throw-in deep in the Lions' end for Newman. Celia Clark setting up to throw it in. Kick deflects. Salmeron's pass. Another couple deflections, last touched by 23 of BTA. And so it'll be Cardinals ball once again. Throw in off the head of Randazzo. Deflected by Salmeron. Tries a pass. Knocks it through, but then couldn't get it through a second time as it's cleared out by the Lions defense. Pass goes back to Clark. Pass through the middle. Kutsawati coming in for it. Long shot. Almost went through the legs of the keeper, number 44. But she just barely recovers it. And we remain scoreless here at Ebersol. Punt goes up the middle to 2. 2, a pass disrupted by Salmeron. 6, kick blocked by Kutsawati and blocked again. Sent up the field, and Babka sends the other way. 24 to the outside. Salmeron sends it forward. Sent back to Salmeron. Sliced off her foot the other way. Kutsawati takes it, turns the corner, gets around another defender. Kutsawati jukes. Kutsawati jukes again. Kutsawati shot! And it's saved by 44. That had to be the best display of ball handling we've seen from either side today. But unable to get it past the goalie as a long punt from 44 is chased down by Babka. Babka dribbles around the forward pressure and clears it upfield. Gali and Salmeron battling with 8 as Salmeron pushes it forward but runs out of room on the far side. Lions ball. Substitutions coming in for Newman, number 7, Lindsay Fullerton, replacing, I think, Delilah Wardwell. I don't know what happened there, but now it's Newman ball. Players go tumbling after that throw-in. Ball deflects back to Gali. Sends it upfield. 24 going to get there first. And sends it up the line. Did she get the favorable deflection out of bounds? She did not. Newman ball. Throw in. Kicked forward by Gali. 24 downs it. Dribbles away with it. Stopped by Umezawa. But the double team comes and 24 able to get a pass up to 7. Blocked by Shalish. Sends the ball forward, and it's taken by 10. Fakes out 1, sends it up the line, rolls all the way up to 18. Cut off by Kutsawati. Kutsawati, the pass, knocked away by 10. Pushed forward by Gali. Kicked away by 24. Now booted upfield by 13. No offsides. A chance for 18. Being chased by Babka. Babka hustling back to disrupt the forward push. Trying to dribble through, and it's Shalish who takes it away. And she gets the favorable deflection out of bounds as it goes off the head of number 7. Throw in and ran out of room out of bounds. A big chase down by Babka and Shalish to stop that potential breakaway chance for 18. As this ball is going to be picked up by Kamig. Punted. Deflects across the middle, and Shalish sends it upfield to Fullerton. Now Randazzo takes it. Her kick blocked again by 24, and 13 boots it the other way. It's another foot race to the ball. Babka deflects it away from 18. 18 towards the middle. Deflected away by Kutsawati. 7 tries to pass back and lost control there. Out of bounds. Sorry about that faulty camera work there for a moment, folks. Shalish into Kutsawati. Kutsawati gets around one defender, jukes around another as she goes across midfield, being chased by 6, knocks it loose, 13, boots it away. Babka, pass out to Clark, knocked away by the Lions. Babka, up to Clark again, upfield, knocked away by 8. Kutsawati takes it, Looking for a pass, sending one up, looking for Salmeron. Salmeron passing forward for Fullerton. 24 gets back there to cut it off as it rolls out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be a Newman corner kick. First corner of the day for the Cardinals as Isabel Gali lining up to kick this one in. Newman's got some size, particularly Antonia Kutsawati, the tallest player out on the field right now. Might they be able to set up a header? Gali sends it in low. Deflects around the box. Umezawa turns around, kicks. And it goes out the back line. Almost looked like it went off of a BTA player, but the officials say no deflection, goal kick. Goal kick flies up the middle. Deflection. Pushed forward to 12. Babka, the last line, knocks it away. Deflects up to Kutsawati. Pass forward. Taken by Fullerton. Fullerton cuts back. Pass pushed forward off the foot of Gali. Knocked back by 24. Gali gets a hard ricochet up to Randazzo. Randazzo trying to force her way through, but 13 wrenches it away. Blocked again by Gali. Battling for the ball once again. 13 again. Trying to muscle her way through. Kicked forward by Salmeron. Up to Fullerton. Fullerton can't get around 8. Turns around pass, knocked away by 24. Relentless push from Newman, but the BTA defense holds firm. This ball popped high up in the air. Off the head of Miller. Shalish sends it up to Umezawa. Umezawa trying to get around 10, but 10 takes the ball away. Looking for somewhere to go. The double team knocks it away. 10 staying with it and loses it out of bounds. Good help from Nola Randazzo as she and Umezawa combined for some strong pressure there. Shalish throws it into Fullerton. 13 takes control, kicks it up, looking for 18. Babka lost control of it. 18 takes it, but Kutsawati swoops in, kicks one forward, looking to lead for Fullerton. Fullerton racing with number 8. Fullerton comes away with the ball, but didn't have a good angle. As 8 trying to clear it out, sends it up the line. It'll be Newman ball. Some more geese on the field, but only a couple this time. Newman throw-in couldn't be received well that time. Bounces out of bounds. This time Kutsawati taps it out. Stays Lions ball. Throw in. Deflects a couple times. Kutsawati battling with multiple players in the middle. To the outside to Clark. 23 battling with her. Clark gets it away and after a couple deflections pushes it forward. Number 6 slips and falls and draws a foul against Salmeron. Free kick coming for BTA from number 13. Still no score here at Ebersol Field in the second half. This ball deflects towards the outside, lost out of bounds. Substitution checking in for Newman. Number 8, Delilah Wardwell back in the game. Throwing up the line, taken by 23. Now Babka kicks it towards midfield. 13's kick went off the official, and they're going to call official interference, and they're going to drop a live... Oh, they're not gonna do a drop ball? Huh. It's weird. 13. Knocked back by Babka up to Kutsawati. Sends it upfield to Wardwell. Wardwell trying to send it through for Randazzo, but 10's there to cut it off. 10 being chased by Randazzo. Kicks it right to Umezawa. Umezawa up to Wardwell. 24 cutting her off. Clears it out. Knocked away by Clark. Pushed forward by 23. Babka battling with 18. 15 swoops in to take the ball. No room as Babka takes it, sends it up the line. They battle for it. Last touched by BTA. Cardinals ball. Throwing up the line. Salmeron sends it to the middle to Gali, sending it forward for Wardwell, but again blocked by 24. 24 dribbling. Pass across midfield. Babka. Now 23, blocked by Clark. Now Gali. Now Clark again. Taken by 13. Now taken back by Kutsawati. Sends it up to Randazzo. Randazzo gets bowled over by 13. And that's going to be a free kick for Newman off the foul. Antonia Kutsawati's launched a few long shots off these free kicks. She launches another one, and this one once again goes high. Just can't find that sweet spot on her long kicks. Setting up for the goal kick is 24. Sent up the middle. Oh, could not be blocked by Wardwell. Now Babka kicks it upfield. Rolled just too far away from 18. Chased down by 8 in the corner. Battling with Wardwell for it. It's a battle between the number 8s. Now it's out of bounds. I think it's out of bounds. Both players were signaling like it's out of bounds and it's off the other team. And now there's the signal, Newman ball. Throw in. Downed by 8, sends it right back out of bounds. Throw in. Controlled by number 16, Anne-Marie Erickson, briefly. Knocked away. Kutsawati recovers. Kutsawati jukes. Gets around one. Gets around another. But coming back to help is 24. Deflects up to 13. Pushes it upfield. Umezawa's kick blocked. 13. Trying to fight for it, but Umezawa takes it away. Sends it forward for Gali. Now up to Fullerton. But 24 blocks them again. Sends it out the far side. Knocked out of bounds. Lions ball. Still scoreless here between Newman and BTA. Throw in up the far side. Ricochets out of bounds. Newman ball. Up the far side, deflects out of bounds. Now oh, it is Newman ball. This throw in taken by 13, kicks it towards the middle. 12 slips and falls. Kutsawati takes advantage to take possession. Pass out to Umezawa. Umezawa couldn't get past 10. Tried to juke her, but 10 read it well. Shalish wrenches the ball back. Gets it up to Fullerton. Fullerton can't get past 13. 6 takes it through the middle. Hard collision, and they're going to call that foul every time. 6 got sandwiched between Miller and Kutsawati, and now it will be a free kick for the Lions. Now we'll see what number 13 tries to do here. Will she try for a shot? Will she be able to find the sweet spot on a free kick shot that Kutsawati hasn't been able to so far? Sends it. Dropped by Kamig. It's still a live ball. Oh, Kutsawati got back to save the goal and keep it scoreless. Near disaster for Newman, and Antonia Kutsawati dons the cape to get back there and knock that one away. It will still be a corner kick for the Lions. And that one hits the outside of the net. Goal kick. Antonia Kutsawati has just been everywhere for Newman today, generating a lot of their best scoring opportunities, making their biggest defensive highlights, making the strongest transition plays through the middle. She's been playing in all 3 phases of the game, and it's been incredible to watch. This ball out of bounds, Newman ball. Throwing up the line. Battling for it. 8 kicks it away. Wardwell was asking desperately for some kind of a foul call, but if you don't get that foul call, you can't be caught, turn around looking at the official throwing your hands in the air, because then you're just not staying with the play. Throwing up the line. Just trading throw-ins here along this far sideline. Or, no, they called a foul that time. It's going to be a free kick for the Lions. Upfield, it's off the head of Kutsawati, taken by Gali. Gali's got some space to dribble. Her kick deflected by 13, who closed out for that one. 10, down the near side. Deflected by Shalish. And knocks it loose again and gets it upfield to Fullerton. Great defense by Naya Shalish that time. And now a knockback from Fullerton. Barely controlled by BTA as this one sent upfield. The flag is up for offsides, and it's going to be a free kick for Newman. Number 12 frustrated. She knows that if she had been able to time her rush to not be offsides, she could have had a golden chance there. But that's easier said than done. Ella Babka setting up for the free kick. Bouncing along. Deflects a couple times towards the outside. Erickson. Pass towards the middle. Knocked out of bounds by 24, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Cardinals. Gali setting up in the corner to send this one in. Comes in low. Walled off by BTA. It's a fight for the ball. Blocked a couple of times. Still a scrum in there. You can barely see it, and BTA clears it out. And now they're running upfield with it. This is 15. Pass blocked by Babka and sent back the other way. Keeper comes out, takes a bit of a risk not picking that ball up, but gets it out to 10. Sends it up to 7. Intercepted by Shalish over to Kutsawati. To the outside, Umezawa can't get it out of bounds. Throw in. 13's kick upfield, knocked back by Umezawa. 13 takes it back. Gets a kick through to 18. Miller backing up Babka to kick that ball away. Up to Gali. Gali sending one forward, knocked away by 24 again as Gali was trying to lead it for Wardwell. 8 knocks it out of bounds. Newman ball. Some subs checking in. Wilhelmina Rolf Thamert back in the game for Newman. Throw in. And BTA runs out of room. Cardinals ball once again. Throw in, deflects around, and it's kicked away by 6. Babka gets around 1 and kicks it upfield to Gali. Gali to the outside, Umezawa. Umezawa trying to get through 10. Now 13 over to help. Shalish comes in to pass it over to Kutsawati. Kutsawati juking around, but couldn't get fully around 24, who continues to be the defensive ace for the Lions. 10 takes the ball, sends it up the line, nobody there, out of bounds. Shalish throws up the line, knocked out. BTA ball. Throw into 2. Knocked back. 10 takes it to 13. 13 trying to dribble through the middle. Kick is blocked by Wardwell. 24 back there to save the push, and she clears it out of bounds. Newman ball. Throw in to Kutsawati, who boots it upfield, keeping it in bounds. 24 going to get back there first. Gets around the forward pressure. Her kick blocked by Umezawa, forced to send it out of bounds. Shalish throws it to Gali. Kick out of bounds, stays Newman ball. Throw in 10, battling with Umezawa. Ball's loose. Knocked away by BTA, but right to Kutsawati. Kutsawati, the lefty kick, curving. Oh my gosh, just wide left. Bent it, but just not enough. Not enough to curve back inside that post. Still no score, and the only way we're going to know how much time is left here in the second half is when we hear the triple whistle from the official to signal the end of the game. Goal kick is downed, pushed forward, knocked back. Kutsawati with it again. Jukes, pass for Gali. A little too far, but Gali fights for it. Gali trying to fight around 8. 8 forces it out of bounds. It'll be a Newman throw-in deep in Lions territory. Throw-in downed by BTA. An attempted kick is blocked. Another attempted kick ricochets wildly. Another kick blocked out of bounds, stays Newman ball. We do have our first notes in the live chat from Michelle S. cheering on Newman. cheering on Antonia Kutsawati for that highlight-worthy stop near the goal line earlier in the second half. Kutsawati, or Wardwell tried to pass forward, but knocked away by the BTA defense. It's going to stay Newman ball. Throw in. Bit of a scrum for the ball. It's kicked away by BTA. But they run out of room. And another Cardinals throw-in upcoming. Battling along the far side. Kicked out again by the Trinity defense. Clark. Deflects to the outside. Attempted pass blocked. Ricocheting back and forth. Still ricocheting like wild. Tapped out of bounds. And again, Newman ball, as they're just struggling to get out of that tightly contested spot along the far sideline. Attempted pass to the middle, knocked away by the Lions. Goes all the way back towards midfield. Babka, kick knocked away by 13. Shalish pops it up in the air. Downed over to Randazzo. Taps it back. Kutsawati winds and fires. Oh, too high. Oh, it just teases you every time because you know she is capable of putting those in the back of the net. Just can't quite get that sweet spot yet. We got another Let's Go Newman in the live chat from Jamie Dutton. As number 24 for BTA setting up for the goal kick. Still no score here at Ebersol. Newman had scored 9 goals through their first 2 games this season. They've been held scoreless by a stout BTA defense thus far. Kutsawati with the ball. Jukes, muscles through, tries a shot, and again launches it high. Just generating chance after chance. With her strength, skill, and instincts for the ball. But again, the shot just hasn't gone where she's wanted it to. This kick bouncing along across midfield, taken by Babka. Babka fits a pass through. Clark sending it up the line. Gali further up the line. Another pass, this one to Wardwell. Deflects a little too hard as knocked out of bounds. BTA ball. This one booted towards the box, and it's going to be taken off one hop by 44. 44 punts it across midfield. Pushed forward by the Lions. Oh, that went off the hand of Talia Miller, and that's going to be a free kick for the Lions. Let's see what the strategy is here as 13 lines up to take the kick. A little right of center, but still not a great angle for a potential centering pass. So in all likelihood, she'll be trying for a shot from this spot here. Sends it in and bounces wide. It was out of reach for Kamig, but still not able to find the back of the net. Babka upfield. Deflects. Back and forth. And now 13 takes it, tries a shot, and just high. Number 13 for BTA and Antonia Kutsawati for Newman. Trading near misses as the triple whistle sounds. And that is your ball game. Both teams come agonizingly close to getting on the board, but in the end, the defenses are what prevail in this contest. The final score, the Newman School Cardinals 0, the Boston Trinity Academy Lions 0. With this, Newman has their first draw of the season as they move to 2-0-1 on the season. And again, give credit to both defenses. I mean, I don't know what the score of BTA's games prior to this one were, but I know that Newman had outscored opponents 9-3 through their first 2 games of the season against Gann and Chapel Hill. And so BTA with an impressive defensive performance. Big props especially to the center back number 24 for cutting off a couple of near big passing sequences by Newman, and the Newman defense with some particularly big stops. Maura Kamig had one big diving cover-up. Ella Babka had a couple of nice stops, and Antonia Kutsawati with the highlight of the day with that recovery block after a ball had gotten loose inside the goal box and looked like it was going to be the game's first score, but Kutsawati getting back to knock the ball away and preserve the scoreless tie. So that's going to do it for this live stream. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all so much for watching today. Remember, if you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I've got one more regular season girls soccer game on the docket, and that, of course, is going to be the Senior Day game towards the end of October. So I won't be doing any more Newman soccer games for about a month, but I'll have the Senior Day game for both boys and girls soccer. And I've still got a pair of girls volleyball matches on the docket, including their Senior Day match in that last or second to last week of October. So be sure to stay tuned for those. Subscribing to the channel can help. Thank you to all those who brought the energy in the live chat here today. If there's anything you'd like to say after the live stream is concluded, you can say it in the comments section down below. You can also go down below to the description section of this video where you can find some helpful links related to me that you can also find in the bottom right corner of your screen here. My personal website, jessesports.com, where you can find out more about me, the freelance sports broadcasting services that I provide to various teams, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team. Or if you want to skip past all that, you can email me directly with any questions, requests, or comments you may have. And you can also follow me on social media on Instagram and Facebook. I sometimes post highlights from my broadcasts, both here on YouTube as well as on my social medias, so be sure to follow me there. But for this broadcast, that is going to do it. Newman 0, Boston Trinity 0. From Teddy Ebersol Field in Boston, Massachusetts, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.